begin, as I typically do, by introducing some of the new members of the university's leadership team. Michael Spagna, who is Dean of the Eisner College of Education. I'm going to ask them to stand. Hold your applause. Michael, stand. There you go. Keep standing. Sylvia Alva, Dean of the College of Health and Human Development. And Michael McManus, Assistant Vice President for Marketing and Communication. Now, clap for them and welcome them to Cal State Northridge. The banners herald the theme of this year's convocation by proclaiming California State University Northridge 50 years of life-changing opportunity. And so we begin this university's 50th anniversary celebration. Now, in the human life cycle, a 50th anniversary evokes nostalgia, memories, but it also signifies a culmination. A university's trajectory, however, is not like that of the human being. Far from marking a culmination, for California State University Northridge, this 50th anniversary represents a coming of age. We thus celebrate our first half-century of service as the completion of our formative years and the beginning of a new, youthful, but profound maturity. Of course, there are going to be challenges. We already see that the digital age shapes brain circuitry and affects learning in ways that challenge our traditional curriculum and pedagogy. These are challenges shared by all institutions of higher education. But we have responded at Cal State Northridge through a variety of means that we collectively call becoming more learning-centered. In June of this year, the Vice President for University Advancement received a check in the mail. This check from an anonymous donor was given to us to support student success. The numbers on that check said that this anonymous donor wished to give, it was a cashier's check too, I might point out, wished to give to Cal State Northridge $5 million. Have you ever seen so much construction going on at Cal State Northridge? Changes in this physical campus renew, reform, and breathe life into our educational efforts. A third parking structure, which you can see taking form. You can imagine cars going in there, everybody, next week. Imagine cars. 400 new beds for students to live on campus. You can see that building as well when you go up to the residence halls. A new science building. On the books here, that planning that we're going to approve at the board in September, a new student recreation center. Yes, we all want that, not just students, Miguel. Faculty and staff housing that we hope we can build sometime in the near future, despite the fact that we have dropping home prices and escalating construction costs. And of course, on that end of the campus, with that huge pile of dirt down there, a world-class performing arts center. I would say that's ambitious. Now, the success of our students is, however, hindered by the fact that K through 16 education remains a house divided. Too many of our students arrive here not fully prepared for university-level work in math, English, and sometimes both. Too often, those of us in higher education have blamed our colleagues in K through 12 for this state of affairs. We've blamed rather than identifying the problem as a lack of will, a lack of dedication and perseverance that includes getting all of us from K through 16 on the same page. We at Northridge now have evidence that demonstrates how teaching and how we teach teachers can and will improve student preparation. But up until now, we've lacked a common culture that would allow teachers in the schools, professors in the university, and administrators across the K through 16 spectrum to work together. This year, Provost Hillenbrand takes on that task. He's going to lead our efforts to change this in the San Fernando Valley. Also this year, in our continuing efforts to make Cal State Northridge a more user-friendly university with a deeply embedded culture of service, we take on two challenges this year. First, in Baramian Hall, our students transact important business. We've worked in recent years to better our services there, improving facilities, deploying staff, launching web-based alternatives, and we have excellent staff who work in the units in that building. They make sure our students are well served. All of us who work and study here are bedeviled by the large number of paper forms. We route them from office to office as a means for us to conduct business. I've charged Vice President Baker and Vice President McCarron to completely, let me say that again, to completely rethink and streamline our basic business processes starting this year with two of those processes, number one, filling vacant positions, and two, reimbursing employee expenses. For some of us, that's going to mean giving up those warm, comfortable, familiar bureaucratic processes that we love. We love them because we're familiar with them. I stand here today to ask you to be flexible. Horizons are expanded. New perspectives are discovered, boundaries are stretched. Here, people come together who otherwise would never cross paths. They learn together and they learn from each other. They read, reflect, explore, listen, discuss, argue, reason, imagine, and create. The results are transformative, a richer, a fuller life. We celebrate then 50 years of life-changing opportunity in the baccalaureate and master's education that Cal State Northridge has offered to the people of this region. We at this university are part of a powerful force for individual, regional, and societal growth, change, and opportunity. This year we honor, we celebrate our past. Most importantly, we celebrate, honor, and work toward our future to assure 50 more years of life-changing opportunity. Welcome to the 2008-2009 academic year. Let the celebrations begin. You tell people they can